We're out here today. We're going to talk about how important distance is for the modern golf game. Everybody wants to hit it farther. Golf is easier when you hit it closer to the green. So we're going to go over some key fundamentals, some ways. We're going to use Trackman to integrate with this lesson. And we're going to talk mostly kind of a face on, what you'd see face on, how to set up, how to deliver the driver today where you can hit it the farthest and control the up and down on the attack angle. The thing about driving it far is you need to have an angle of attack that's up or at least zeroed out. I'm going to talk to you about how you set up using this simple method right here with a driver to get the low point of your left shoulder in the correct place. What I mean by low point of the left shoulder is it's this point right here, and this matters with a face-on view where this point is at impact. The driver swing's a two-levered mechanism. There's one lever's the shaft, one lever's the left arm for a right-handed golfer. What happens on the downswing is that we want the two levers to align with the club to be as close to straight up and down as impact as we can. So where this point is, the low point is everything on how the shaft comes in there straight up and down. The farther back the shoulder is, the more the grip's behind the ball. The farther up, the more the grip gets in front of the ball. If you get the grip out in front of the ball with the driver at impact, you're probably going to be down on it on Trackman. Your angle of attack's going to be down, and it's going to minimize how far you can hit it. So I've set this simple little grid up here, and you climb in here. I put the alignment rod one down the target line and one perpendicular right into the back edge of the ball. We want to put your left foot right on the outside of the alignment rod, and then make your feet on the outsides of your hips. So if we hung a club straight down, see how my foot's on the outside of my hips? Then we want to set up and tilt, and we want our left ear in line with our zipper, so we have about that much tilt. What happens when we do that is when we swing it down and return the two levers, we can send the driver in with a shaft straight up and down, which will give us close, hopefully, to a zeroed out attack angle at impact. All right, I want to show you what I see every week, every Wednesday on the PGA Tour with the amateurs playing with the professionals out there. Guys are hitting down on it like crazy. So let's get Ricky in here into our grid and let's set up improperly. So he's got his foot significantly in front of the ball, so the low point of his shoulder is way out here in front of the golf ball. He really doesn't have much of a chance to hit up on it here. So let's hit one here, Ricky. Now let me go over and look at the Trackman and analyze that swing and see what we got. So a really important thing to understand about angle of attack and launch is that down -5 and up +5 for every player, every club head speed is about 30 yards of carry. So this worked out perfectly with this shot right here. Ricky hit this one. His club head speed was 119.7, but he hit down on that ball -5.2. So his club head speed's almost 120, and he only carried that ball 205 yards, and he had a 1.5 smash. Smash factor means really the quality of the hit. So this was really, he hit that right out of the sweet spot. That's what smash is telling me. His launch angle was 5.1 degrees. So he just literally drove this ball into the ground. All right, since we showed you an example on what down does and does to the carry and how it kills the carry on a golf ball, we're going to set Ricky up correctly now and let him unleash on one and see how far the thing goes. All right, Ricky, jump in there and get set up correctly. All right, this is a perfect swing to look at, where in the Trackman world we would call this angle of attack about zeroed out. He's -0.4. So in other words, he's not really hitting up on it or he's not hitting down on it. He's kind of hitting flat across the golf ball there. His club head speed was down. It was 117.5. He had the same smash factor, so his quality of the hit out of the sweet spot was the same. That ball carried 285. So that's not even up. That's just where he zeroed the thing out. His launch was 9.3. So his launch roughly went up 4 degrees right there. and his ball carried 80 some odd yards farther. So let's really get one here, and let's hit up on one and see what we get. All right, we got 3 great examples here. The first swing Ricky took, he was 5 down on it with his highest club head speed, 119. The second swing that he hit was about 0. He was zeroed out. The club came in there level. The carry went up, his club head speed wasn't quite as high. And the last swing we've made right here, he was up on it almost 2, positive 1.9. His club head speed was the lowest of all the 3 swings. It was 116.3. But he carried it the farthest. He carried it 292. So you can see how important getting up on a driver is for the average guy that doesn't have the 116 club head speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to the grid here, and we're going to go through one more time how the low point of the left shoulder totally affects the delivery of the club. The more the low point's in front, the more down, the more back, the more up. All right, so we're going to go recap here so you guys can kind of understand what I'm talking about one more time. The first swing, he was 5 down. The second swing, he was 0 angle of attack. The third swing, he got up 2. And let's show you what happened there. The first swing, with our little alignment rods right here, and this alignment rod I put on right on the back edge of the ball, Ricky got his foot too far forward. So the low point's going to end up in front of the ball, and when the 2 levers align, the club head's literally getting to the ball too soon, so we're going to catch it on the down there. The second one, he set up more correctly, got probably the right amount of tilt, and tilted and swung it through there and aligned the shaft pretty much straight up and down perfectly and at a 0, literally a 0 angle of attack. The last swing he made where he got up on it, the only difference he did between the second and the last swing was when he swung the club back, he stayed a little more behind it, kept the low point just a touch more behind it, which returned the club in there where he caught it a little bit on the up. 2 degrees, 1.9. So you can see this low point of the left shoulder, it totally determines how up or down you're going to hit that driver, and we want you guys to hit up on a little bit so you get closer to the green.